All right, we're tied up now 1-1, going to the first game 3 today. Still not quite at the end of the tournament, but we are at the end of this best of 3. Spawning here in the top left corner of the map, playing for Flipside Tactics. It's going to be the purple Protoss player, Solace, better known as Puck.
In the bottom right, as the red Zerg, it's true.
All right, well, for this series, we've seen quite a bit of back and forth, but I've loved that both games, win and loss, we've seen True go for aggression. I really don't think passive Zerg is the way to play against this current version of Protoss.
Oh, really?
I mean, that's kind of what we saw. That's really what we saw Guru do, and it flopped poorly. I mean, he had a good army, but he never had a good fight. He never had a good position in either of his games prior to this.
I don't mean to be rude, but I just don't think Guru was the best to look at, to say that.
I don't agree, but it's also not a point worth arguing.
Really?
Because
I don't think that anyone is, though, is my point. Like he didn't get Vipers, for instance. That was already a pretty big thing that you could have done to maximize your attempt at proving, like, you can't go for a macro game. I think that it's too early to say, like, macro isn't good versus, like, being aggressive isn't good. Or mech isn't good, although we haven't tried that. And maybe it really is not good. I don't know.
Well, first off, I agree with the Viper thing, actually. That was a pretty big point from where we're casting. My point for that, though, was just more to the effect of the early game. Going for fast 3 hatchery, lots of drones, not putting any pressure on. It let Puck play really greedy, too, which I think was way more deadly. I do like the true... You know, this isn't a series where Puck is going for third hatchery, or sorry, pardon me, third nexuses, much less very fast, if at all.
And you may be right. You know, one of the problems right now, at least versus Terran, is like adepts can be mass produced so easily in the mid game that, I mean, they just like you don't want them to get to the mid game. Okay, maybe kind of the same thing for Zerg, and then the late game, it looks pretty okay. Carriers are pretty good units, so maybe it's right. Maybe you don't want to go for the 3 hatch, at least without applying some sort of pressure. So that first game, True went for a 3 hatch, but it was kind of like a fake 3rd hatch, you know? He went for that big Ling attack, which was pretty cool. Be cool to see it again. Just throwing it out there, True. No?
No, I liked it as well.
He's actually, yeah. He's going to go for the Roachling all-in again, as to say, as a second gas on the way, speed already underway. So, much like we saw last game, which... did work.
So by the way, I guess we have to pick before we hit the semifinals. Do you want to do both or just one?
I'm thinking if we ask to do both, that's gonna hold someone up really, really far. So I'd say one. Okay.
It's the Zombiegrub Sendoff tournament, guys. I'm gonna let her pick. So.
Oh, okay.
So if you guys are mad that we don't cast somebody, it's her fault as well.
Oh, well, get over it, as Zombiegrub's mom would say.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of walk it off from Zombiegrub lately, guys. We're playing Final Fantasy in the off hours, and it's like, I don't understand this. Well, too fucking bad, Rifkin. You gotta grow up sometime. Like,
with Olivia, I'm like, let me hold your hand. Just come with me.
Confirmed, like, just naturally mean person. Try to catch the Adapt holding place with the Lings. That's actually really cool. The Roaches have the damage to tear this down, but I think this will barely escape by the looks of it. Or not. Oh, they actually kill it. Very nicely done. Now there's no threat to the drones behind this, and True can just actually push.
Yeah, and Puck, you know, this is kind of funny. We saw like a lack of creep spread in the beginning of Legacy of the Void, and we see just people focusing on so many other things that kind of forget the basics. And Puck checked the 3rd base once, but never went back in, so this is still a little bit of a surprise, and really I don't think it had to be. Like, you could have had a bit, you know, more warning. Twilight Cancel probably wouldn't have gone down. It's not going to be useful right now. They pumped out those Immortals a little bit quicker, I don't know. He's going to try to defend again with the proxy, or the overcharged pylons. That's what the Ravagers are for, though.
Ooh, this is some really good corrosive battle shots going off. Low health Ravagers also being micro to the back. Really nicely done there out of True. Puck's gonna lose not just potential defensive positioning with these pylons dying, but also unpowering 3 of these gateways. There's a lot of Warpins lost through this. Yep. Another factor here with the Immortals is gonna be kind of cool to see is they don't deal bonus damage to these. They do hit pretty hard, but
That's like all of his gateways. He only has one more gateway. A second one's on the way, but there goes like officially they're dead now.
He was not expecting this.
Yeah, just lack of scouting, or and maybe like what would he even do? Like again, he could have not gotten the Toilet Council. He's using it now, hoping that maybe if he chronos it out, it will be useful for the Adepts to have that armor upgrade. But maybe he doesn't get that and is able to warp in more Adepts. Who really knows? It seems like a very, very powerful attack.
Well, yeah, it was
general.
Maybe BC's also gonna get his wish through this too. Like that's a big part of it. He wished upon a star through a coin in a well.
All the pylons finished, so they're actually to get out of there. A little bit scary.
I guess it's not quite over yet, and Puck's still holding on, and True doesn't have a lot behind this. Like, he did cut drones for it, he doesn't have a third base down, but the reality is these Ravagers will not be easily dealt with.
Yeah. Well, they can always do this. There's nothing that really... That army isn't big enough to move forward and take care of the Ravagers, and even if it was, the Ravagers would just leave. I mean, they're a little slow, but not that slow.
Gross Battle is such a scary thing. I remember the first time we saw this last year at BlizzCon. We got the big unveil, we got to test it, and we're just both like, holy shit, what is that? And it's still that same sort of like wonderment sticks with me when I watch this rain from above. You just kind of like gotta watch out for this crazy like missile projectile, whatever you want to call it, that comes raining down. Does so much damage.
Puck has really stabilized. He has more gateways on the way. They're about to finish up. His army is getting a little bit scary. And the Ravagers do have to leave. Oh, and again with a bad Overlord rally. Huh.
He did this in that first game as well when he was doing the drops. So this may just be a complacency more than anything else. So he will like get some of them out.
Yeah, we'll survive. We will survive.
I'm a survivor. I will. Okay, he doesn't actually have any stalkers. Chasing us down is actually not an option, funny enough.
Yeah, just the sentries, which you really don't want to leave by themselves. This is buying a lot of time for True to get Hydralisk as well as more roaches. The force fields are no longer that important in an Immortal Sentry all in. It really is about more the Immortal Adepts. Oh, a Lurker again. Ooh, that would definitely take care of this all in.
You know, Puck also said that during the lobby, if you recall, like, fucking Lurkers. But, ooh, cuts off the army, but not... Just break it!
Ravagers,
just break it!
Ravagers,
just
please,
break it!
God, just break the force fields! Are you kidding me?
Actually, he takes a really good fight. This might not be such a problem. Puck's like, oh, you think you've trapped me? No, I've trapped you.
This went so poorly.
So for those who don't know what we're both scrambling about there, yelling, is the Curse of Bile was built, designed, and intended not for damage to units, but to break force fields. That's the one intended use it was originally built for. So, you know, no big deal. No one uses it for it. Who cares?
Well, Puck lost a big chunk of his army to those Ravager shots, and isn't going to attack anymore. Is going to buy time with a War Prism, like he's been doing in the other games, while getting a third. But the Lurkers are coming out, and while it is only on 2 base, the Lurkers are almost guaranteed to be pretty good, you know? Detection isn't really out yet. I don't think there's an Observer out. Could get one, there it is now. But even still, nothing to really hard counter Lurkers.
I mean, the Lurkers themselves have it's the 9 range they have built in. That's going to be fantastic for dealing with things like Adepts with short range. The Immortals can't shoot from very far either.
Yeah.
There's really just not a lot of tech on this for Puck either. But the big thing about him counterattacking, quote-unquote, or being aggressive, was it kept True off of his butt so he could get this third base down, so he could continue to expand and stay alive in this game. That attack early on looked brutal, and honestly, I thought this was going to be over so quickly, but that stabilization out of Puck was really nice. 2 thumbs up.
True really does desperately need a third too. It is getting to that time where his main is getting mined out. Pylon is actually blocking his natural third. Haha.
It won't take too long to kill though.
No. Big Ling run by, or at least trying to, but I believe the army is still back there. Oh, it's just a bunch of probes. Oh, it's a full wall.
Oh, so I can't get the probes transferred over to that new third. Awkward. You can't actually send anything here to save it either. He can recall, but he's not going to recall on top of this. He's going to recall to the natural, where he's still walled in and stuck.
There he goes. This is going to turn on the third. This was beautiful.
Yeah. And this so much of this was walling himself in, a bit of a goof. But I guess the nice thing is, by not transferring the probes, he didn't lose any to that either, so it's just the Nexus that goes down. But Puck really doesn't have the money to replace this, and that was actually a huge supply block for him, too.
Oh, wow. And True's like, you pylon blocked me, I'm just gonna take the gold then. Not a bad idea. Especially with the lurkers being able to ride that siege line. Oh, too bad there's no hydras. The warp prism's flying right over the army. Okie dokie then.
I didn't realize how little True's lost this game,
come
by
on.
the way. 108 Lings is kind of laughable, but only 3 Ravagers is like real units, quote unquote.
Okay, warp prism. Scouting warp prism.
I could actually just chill above the army if it wanted.
Yeah, it could. Lurker's still in position. The observer is there, but the lurkers still provide a lot of damage. One goes down, but the other ones get all of their shots in.
They're not getting great shots. The splash damage isn't maximized. It was on the tip of the attack, and the reality is these shots are good, but at this point he's already lost a lot of the lurkers.
Oh, observer! Close.
Even if he doesn't get the observer, I mean, disruptors. It takes 2 shots from the disruptor to kill the lurkers, and they can't move while burrowed, which is kind of unfortunate.
So that could have been a lot better. He did have a lot of lurkers, but they ended up all, burrowing behind each other in time and in proximity. So did not work out that well. Now out of position to defend this third base. A blow for blow, but a blow that hurts True more, I think. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, gold base going down is going to be pretty devastating. So that was his third.
Mm-hmm. What he really needed. If he had 7 lurkers.
Oh, wait, that's not so bad.
Yeah, if he had 7 lurkers, this actually is so defendable. He is such a good army for quite a while with 7 of them, and especially if they're defensive. And obviously, hindsight 2020, but I guess he really should have just stayed defensive, just protected his gold base. Now it's gonna be a bit of a base trade. Ugh.
Ooh. Okay, so the way I set up with Holy Moly, hopefully you're fine with this, is I said we're gonna follow the winner of this to fight versus Beastie Cutie. Then if Beyond gets the semifinals, we'll hold his match. And if he doesn't, we'll just pick one of the best matches. Yeah.
Okay.
Just so the stream's aware too of the casting schedule.
I was just worried that Beyond would be held for like an hour,
It's hella late. I'm not sure what he's doing playing at this hour anyways. No complaints, of course, but...
Yeah, that was the disruptor shot that killed about 500 gas worth of hydras right there, by the way.
Yep. But that being said, it looks to be a base trade. Nope. We actually have Puck coming back home. Okay.
But no recall. This could get messy. Very messy.
I'm actually really worried for Puck. He's kind of up shit creek already.
Yeah, he's lost all of his mining. He's going to lose all of his production.
Oh, True managed to sneak some drones out over here, too.
He's going to lose all of his nexus. Uh-oh.
Coming back home to defend might not be a bad option, though. The problem is there still are lurkers already in place, and as we see, just chunking that army.
And this time, with enough to protect it looks like. And they're all burrowed this time, too, which really helps.
Trying to find the positioning. I guess he's going to send the disruptor shots in. Oh, God. Off of creep. It's so hard to outrun those. In fact, you just straight up can't sometimes. The Adept's going for the mineral lines on the other side of the map. Wants to kill any mining True possibly has. Again, True's got 2 drones over here, so he can still build a hatchery. 6
hydras are going to be rallied into the Adepts. Big waste of gas there, even if they attack. Oh, okay, the Queens come down to help out a little bit. Well, yeah, Adepts are pretty good against hydras. They do have the upgrade.
Adepts are pretty good, period. Full stop.
Well, yeah, that's true. Trying to take care of the lurkers. Messes up the micro, though. That was weird.
I don't think he quite knows where they are, because True has been shuffling them around a little bit, so make sure they don't get completely wrecked. Puck did get a Nexus up here to the north, but in this sort of weird base trade scenario, I'm not sure if that'll matter. Lurkers coming in at home to try and stop the Adepts from just killing everything.
What is it that kills the lurker eggs really quickly? What is up with the lurker eggs? They die really quickly, or are they really, really strong?
No, lurker eggs are weak, I think.
Is that what we found out? Because we were like, like cocoons are usually pretty hard to kill. But then something was like super easy to kill, and we were like, what the hell's wrong with this egg?
I think it was the lurker egg. It doesn't get bonus armor or anything like that. It's like a Bentley cocoon.
The Adepts could have targeted down.
Maybe. The Adepts don't have the bonus damage for surroundment though, so...
They just... It would have been interesting to see. But an opportunity missed.
I think the reality is, though, True's got mining on his side of the map, and he's got an army sustainable. So, Overlord's going down. Ooh, that's actually going to supply block.
These are the same Overlords I should have done a long time ago. He's never moved.
The same mistakes getting made. Now, both players have similar... It's funny, because they're both on similar situations. True's economy is kind of in the garbage. He doesn't have a lot of workers, neither does Puck. Both have a pretty nice standing army, and no one can really move easily into the other. Lurkers will destroy an army that's not paying attention, and so will disruptor shots. This game, as stupid as it is, has somewhat equalized.
It is very equal. Does he have blink? He does have blink. Oh, can't go up to ramp. No, no, no. Needs that warp prism too. Nah.
I don't think Run By can look for probes. This actually is normally a good move because you can afford to lose the lings, but I don't think True can actually do that right now. Both players so hard supply blocked, by the way. Like it's gonna be a long time before anyone can actually make anything. This situation, I don't know. The disruptors could potentially get an amazing shot here. Oh,
that was pretty good. Oh, and he didn't even kill the disruptor that was giving itself away for that too.
Oh, almost.
That's really unfortunate. All right then.
Does Puck have an observer?
Banelings. Banelings. Do you think he's facing a bunch of charge lots? Like...
No, I think he's going for the mineral line. I think he's going to try to make sure Puck has nothing left.
Aha. Is that worth?
Well, the lane run bys aren't doing it, and honestly, if you kill all the probes, Puck is still supply blocked. He won't be able to build more.
Well, he wouldn't be supply blocked on the probe side.
Potentially.
It's only 10 supply block. Ooh.
Let's kill one of the lurkers.
Kill the changeling as well. Poor guy.
Ripping all the pepperonis.
This is kind of going in favor of Puck, though.
Yeah.
He's getting all of the free damage.
Every cooldown of the disruptors will kill something.
Yeah, it's really bad. True didn't kill that one that got so low.
Yeah, actually, that would it would double the time it would take. It's very unfortunate. Couple Banelings morphing in. Where are these guys at? With the army. Okay.
See, that's what I like. You know, if it's charge lots, then that's an oddly brilliant move. But the Adepts are just.
Well, they are light units, so they take the bonus damage, sure. But I just realized like Banelings aren't classified as light units, so this might not be so bad. Is he gonna Overlord drop them too, or how?
Oh god, a bunch of Ravagers once went down.
But he did get one of the disruptors.
Okay, then maybe worth. I can't.
He's gonna
tell
carpet.
you.
Oh, he's gonna carpet bomb the mineral line.
Yeah. Okay, that's much nicer.
There's so many pylons. This Overlord might just die before it gets close enough to do it.
If he's paying attention. Yeah.
Oh, this could be funny. True's gonna probably try and distract here, throw out a corrosive bile or two, like just total bait. He wants Puck looking over here and not at his nexus.
Yeah. Probed or something, or Depths were on their way to look for it.
Oh man.
It's also a speed overlord. At some point, he did get speed.
Yeah. Oh, Puck expands when this goes on. Oh, so does
True. True probably could have gotten away with a hidden gold base.
Yo.
Actually.
Are you ready for this?
It's gonna happen. He passed by all the pylons. Boom.
This does kill a pretty considerable amount of probes, but not enough to kill Puck.
It's actually worth to overcharge. One, overcharge is so cheap now, and two, that Overlord supply blocks him, and you need to make another one that can actually drop.
Yo, I think the biggest thing for Puck is he doesn't know the lurker count. He thinks there's a lot more than there are. And that might be a big part of why he doesn't just push in and go for an attack from an angle.
Oh, yeah, that lurker a little bit too dangerous.
Oh, hey.
Gets the observer.
Oh, that's actually really nice. Second observer does come over, though. Really quick update. Someone, I don't know who, but thank you in the audience, bought a pair of the Etchy Boy slippers. So that puts us at 98 pairs of slippers sold. And if we sell 2 more, we will get $250, guys.
Oh, actually went for the attack once drawn into the lurker range. Disruptors can't help out. They're a little out of position.
That looked really awkward. I'm burrowing into the force field like that.
Right? What I was saying, this is just a small army. I am so surprised True is going for this.
But, you know, Puck got to the point where he was producing disruptors, and now he's getting to replace the ones that were lost. And it really is, the clock is ticking for True.
Oh, he gets the disruptor.
Nice shot.
I mean, he still has 2, but more and more Hydras are on the way. True now capped out on gas more than anything else. Has to realize, I guess, that he needs to get the third one.
I just feel with no creep spread and no speed to split from the disruptor shots, Hydralists are not going to be able to deal with anything.
Yeah, that's true. What else could he get?
Oh, more Banelings dropping off in the mineral lines. Puck losing even more work. Didn't even see him load those ones up. Take him down to 14.
This time, I think it's always worth to kill that Overlord. They have to reinvest into another drop Overlord. This one gets away.
I think a big part of this too is Puck's just not noticing. There's a lot going down over here. I almost didn't even see that coming at all. So I think.
The bottom left base unfortunately is not really mining.
Yeah.
unable to get drones over there unless because it might look very suspicious. Warp Prism does see drones moving along.
Oh, the Hydras though! Oh my god! He even
Oof.
tries to split, but True obviously has not played enough Terran.
I am not sure what you do against the Disruptors. He's have to get up to like Vipers.
Do you remember I was streaming, we were streaming together, we're doing Archon mode, and I was just like, what the fuck do you do? Like, you can't split well up versus these. Like, whether you're Zerg on Creep or Terran with Stim, the reality is, like, unless you're already set up to do so, dodging these shots is so difficult.
Yeah, he's really trying too. Trying to unburrow the lurkers.
I mean, I don't blame him. The thing that's so crazy though is True's got such a better income and has for a while.
The Warp Prism saw those drones, and either they are making a base or they're going to a base, so he's going to be starting looking around for those. Oh, maybe not. Good thing he didn't take the gold base. Good thing he took the bottom left one.
I can't believe the Puck managed to expand to this. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
like,
the blink forward to trap the Ravagers. That was pretty smart. Does lose an Immortal for it.
Don't know
But I think that's worth.
Yeah, he's got the Disruptors and the Immortal production are not a problem. He's got the Robo. He's got the Chrono on the Robo. Got another Overlord coming in. It's not just Banleys this time. A couple links to try and finish it off. Not paying attention though.
Sure doesn't have a big enough army to take on the main fight though. Yeah.
Oh no, that's a lot of lurkers. I disagree, Zombiegrub. These are gonna finish chance when you get shredded.
I did not realize how many lurkers were made. That's my bad.
And
Puck, apparently Puck's bad.
Yeah, Puck quickly recognizes this as well.
He probably thought he had a much better economy than his opponent. Was like, there's no way he's building more lurkers.
Looks like the here were cleared out, but there are plenty on this Nexus over here. Still mining for the bottom left. True. At some point, you know, it's almost going to be better when he has to give up this base.
Yeah, this is so odd. The lurker count getting higher and higher. I guess we just, you know, we saw one or two in the production tab, didn't think much of it, but if he can keep making lurkers and keep Baneling dropping, then eventually he wins. Even the Disruptors can't take that on, not fast enough.
Oh god.
This is two of them.
The problem is
I don't know.
the cost.
Whoa, lurkers! This is a bad idea.
If he had got over here and there was no detection, this would not have been such a bad idea.
There is no detection.
There is no detection. You're right. Oh.
Yeah, that's why he did it. There it is. Yeah, like there's a robo. Like he keeps on making disruptors. He knows there's a robo.
So I just can't. This game going this direction, this way, I have no clue.
True. Okay, finally this base has been discovered, and Burrow was not invested into something that maybe could have really helped this game. But he can defend it. He can just get a lurker over there.
If Bloody Liberators need an upgrade, so should lurkers. Like, just research Burrow. Boy.
Just bring a lurker over. It deals with them slowly, unfortunately, but it does deal with them.
Yeah. Question could be in chat, and I feel this is worth answering because it is a bit confusing sometimes, but we've got it set up. We have 3 different donation links on the channel. There's one that goes directly towards Base Trade TV, and it's usually whatever we're currently funding for. So usually show match, or maybe it's for our trip to BlizzCon. Nice smell on those links. Yeah. Then we have our individual donation links. The reality is right now, though, guys, no matter what you donate to, whether it's the Base Trade TV link, myself, or Zombiegrub, we're all pooling it together to try and get that $2,000 goal to help pay off our BlizzCon tickets, or rather our BlizzCon plane tickets.
Does he really think that if the lurkers get good shots, it's worth losing the lurker?
I don't know, because even if you take out that whole mineral line, it's not about the income for Puck anymore. It's about what he currently already has.
Yeah, he's gonna lose a base.
He does manage to salvage this one down here, though.
But he has to leave that entire army down there.
Yeah.
End it. Okay, maybe it's running back in a Puck's favor.
This is one of those games and one of those situations where you're just like, what have we come down to and how has it gotten to this point? But the reality is it's so delicate and neither player is truly out of this game yet. Puck definitely looks like he's winning.
Oh, get the Warp Prism!
Hydras, please. Well, actually, he can't just go for the Warp Prism. As nice as that would be, he's got to actually deal with the adapts. It looks like he will get the Warp Prism. He will get the Warp Prism.
That's really important. I think Puck really messed up with that one. He definitely saw that going south. Should have been able to at least save the Warp Prism. Huh. Oh, free lurker.
Wasn't necessarily free. Trying to get the Observer.
Oh.
Nice shots. Observer does go down.
Necessary. Queen Transfuse is necessary.
Yeah, to keep the Umbrellas the Lurker takes it
Oh,
back
nice.
finally. Nice moves out of True.
It's so hard to do it. He's been trying to do it the entire time.
Well, it takes so long to unburrow. You have to like, almost start unburrowing before the shot even goes off. This attack up here to the north.
Oh my god, is he gonna get mutas? That's one thing we haven't thought. Like, but there are still stalkers.
Not
like,
a lot though, and there's no upgrades, right? I don't know. Photon
oh
overcharge
god,
like
no.
nuts though.
Holy shit!
No detection. Those are the Lurker can chip away all day.
It's being chronoed out now, but maybe by the time that happens, yeah, the overcharge does not last very long.
But
that is a good downside they put in. But where's the defense back at home?
Right, he's used it all offensively. He's tried to take out the probes. He's tried to go for this attack on the side. True not content with just sitting here all day, and he's lost so much through this. Down to 28 army supply. Barely anything to play with. Those Mutalisks might be his only chance to play this game out.
Oh, those Lings just bought him a bunch more time. They made Puck reconsider attacking at third base. There's only 3 Lurkers, but the last time he attacked in that third base, there was 8 surprise ones. He was so scared, even though he definitely could kill it, that True is planning on that third base dying, I think, and is starting to defense up his bottom left base.
Yeah, and I actually like this move a lot. That's what I was just talking about, where like this base was so poorly positioned to have to mine from, but it was the only base he could mine from, so had to dedicate to this. Now, at some point, he went for +1 range weapon upgrades, I guess? I didn't even notice. Did that just finish? Does he have any? Yeah, down the backside.
Right, to make the Overlord transport. He did see the army moving across. Those Lings would be very helpful against this specific army, because it's mostly those stalkers.
Goes for the attack. This is the attack
Where's
of the production.
the mothership?
Did it get picked off? No, yeah, it got picked off.
Got picked off. Oh, the Disruptors just... Oh, the AI, the Disruptors.
Oh, they're jumping into the mutas.
Anyways.
Oh, mutas, come on.
Come on, man.
So for True's sake, he's actually in a great spot now, but he's also going to lose his important mining base here in the bottom left. It might be worth pulling back and just defending.
Maybe if the Lings would just help out over there.
Oh,
18
these
Lings
Lurkers
can go over there and help.
Lurkers are going to go down. This attack's not actually going to kill the Nexus. Tries to go with probes instead. This actually isn't a bad idea either. Killing the economy of Puck. It won't matter.
The Spire's going to go down.
But he's already got so many mutas out. There's no mining. Last probe going down.
It's 12 mutas to 13 stalkers, but the Lings could make that up.
Oh.
But he has no more mining.
I like True's position. I'm going to be honest with this. I think True's position is a lot better. All he has to do is... Oh, well, not taking the engagement out here for starters.
Yeah, well, his Lurkers take so long to get in position.
Hold. But that's the thing. This is exactly what he's doing right now is what I thought he was going to do with this. Take the Overseers of the Mutalisks and snipe off the Observers. Then his Lurkers will have nothing to stop them.
Oh my goodness. Oh god, it's a Broodwar tactics right now.
Yeah,
Jesus.
So like, when I saw the Mutalisk coming, it wasn't for the probe harass. He was already getting the probe harass. It was entirely for like maneuverability. And this is so good. He's take out the Nexus. Puck's got no mining. What he has on the field is what he's going to have on the field.
We should ask him, because I thought it was because the Disruptors are eventually going to win. Like, he needs something to pick up the Disruptors.
It may have been both, or may have been an incidental benefit. I don't know. But either way, he's got to keep these Mutalisks alive. He can't give them away for free.
Kind of the opposite thing happening right here. But all the probes are going down. He's on his last 2 probes, long as it's mining with 42 drones.
Because he has to.
It's almost effective.
I think you need a saturation of at least 54 to be at least. Alright, Lurkers are supposed to keep the Stalkers from blinking underneath the Mutalisks. It's a good sound plan, but the problem is there's so many Stalkers.
He wanted those Observers.
Yeah, that's exactly. He's doing what we thought.
Give up the base.
Yep, nothing here to hold on to. Fall back, get what he can.
He doesn't have the army. He doesn't have the army. Actually, True loses.
Maybe?
I'm pretty sure he does. Like, I don't think he can base trade either.
Well, he's gonna try to.
It's so few mutas.
Jones could build a lot of many things. Oh, what did he just build?
No, he can't. They can build 1 extractor.
Yeah, he had like 500 mils.
Oh, all the probes are gone. He can make 1 more probe, but I mean, like right underneath the muta is not such a good idea.
Can't build anything really. Lurkers got to try and burrow if they can. Maybe.
Oh, muta gonna go down. Every single muta counts. Second muta almost goes down. Doesn't catch the Lurkers. I don't know how that happened.
But it brings the army back. So once again, True finds a little more time to get a little more mining out. He's got a couple of Hydras.
He's getting army though, like, and I don't think you can get enough of an army.
I don't disagree, but
I think you just try and base trade, but Puck knows this.
Puck builds 1 probe.
1 probe.
1 probe mining.
Holy shit! I don't think True can win this even still. Like, no.
I almost wonder though. You know that 30-something drone count.
Oh, Overseer. Come on, buddy. Yeah, there you go.
The 37-something drone count might actually be pretty good fodder, all things considered. That sounds stupid, I know, but That's a lot to have to chew through. I don't know. Let's be honest. Nobody knows. This is a crazy situation in Legacy of the Void that no one's seen before. But True's gonna try and fall back. It's game 3 in this best of 3. It's pretty important to win this one to get through the tournament.
Like, True wants to be as far away as possible, at least the lurkers, from the attack. That he doesn't expand to where his drones are mining. He expands like a little bit farther away than
I know. It's just. Yo, this is a horror game, and you're pushing backwards in your seat. You're like, I don't want to
he kills the pro.
But there's enough minerals for one more.
Yeah, like the off chance there wasn't. That's the one thing he's banking on. Is that he builds like a pylon and doesn't have one rallied, or queued up rather.
Every time these stalkers move out, he has to leave some behind in fear of the mutas. And the problem is he's leaving so few behind.
Yeah,
I mean, picking them off.
He's lost 2 mutas, I think, in the last like 2 minutes. He's done like actually a really good job. Defending against the blinks.
A lot of times getting away with like barely any health, 1 or 2 left.
Right, so exactly, the muta problem.
Transferring down to this new base.
Oh my god, he's gonna be fighting!
This is
oh my god. Oh my dear lordy.
Okay,
right,
this has no anti-air with it. The Mutalisks, if they come home right now, pick all of this off.
Oh, but he's banking just being able to run through it. Oh, but he's gonna alert him. Okay, no, he's actually moving his entire army away. No, yes, no.
I think that's exactly what's going through Puck's mind right now when trying to assess, do I respond, do I attack? He's going to lose a lot of the Mutalisks. There's no more lurkers. Even though he's sniped off successfully all the observers, there's no more lurkers.
Oh, that sucks.
There's like 1 lurker with the army.
Oh, there's 1 lurker, excuse you.
Pardon me, excuse me.
Is this the Widow Mine to win it all, just like in our game? Like.
Oh my god, we fought the carriers? That's what I'm thinking about right now, but I don't think that'll be the case.
Big thing run by. The entire army is now chasing the mutas.
He can't build any ropes.
It is officially a base trade.
There's no more pumps on the map. Oh!
True. No.
True. Oh. No. Puck's running back home. He realizes the gravity of the situation. There's a lurker here. He can't detect the lurker. It will kill the rest of the buildings. True should just kill everything on the left side, and the lurker will eventually kill everything on the right. Oh my god. Oh my god.
He doesn't know that he's killed all the observers, though. Like, for all he knows, there's 1, like, but I think he's gonna figure it out. Like, now he's figured it out. Like, that lurker's not dying.
The lurker's just chilling.
The lurker's gonna win this game.
Lurker and chill, boys and girls. Oh my god. It's gonna take forever to kill these buildings, but it will kill them.
Are you kidding me? There's...
That's it. True's gonna do it. Even if Puck went for a base trade, the problem is True's got so many drones, he could build an extractor in every corner of the map.
Yeah, he's built spine crawlers to help out too. He saved most of the army.
Muta's come try and help. Oh my god.
I love his optimal mining, by the way.
I can't believe it's 1 lurker that's gonna win this game, right? Like, it's 1...
There is seriously nothing you can do about it. What's it like to be DT'd, Protoss?
if there was a disruptor, he could eventually shoot it. He could friendly fire something. I mean, like, there's literally nothing he can do. Good game's gonna be called, ladies and gentlemen. True. Oh, half an hour later, True's gonna win the series 2-1 and move on to fight against Beastie Cutie in the quarterfinals. Holy shit.
Wow. Well, Beastie Cutie's happy. Pair
99 of the slippers just sold. I want to talk